We're going to take a first look, an early look at the Arnold Palmer Invitational 2022. Betting odds just dropped. It's Monday morning, and I got a new job, and it's full-time TJ. Here we go. I'm going to pull it up. Haven't looked at anything, and I'm going to react with you. If you're in the chat, feel free to hop in here and ask a question. And I'm just going to do this quickly and see, what kind of numbers we're looking at early on for the Arnold Palmer at Bay Hill. I just dropped a course breakdown video just yesterday, so if you want to check that out, it's got all the stats and data and detail you need to know about this golf course. But here we go. I got 3 books pulled up right now: DraftKings Sportsbook, PointsBet, and FanDuel. And it's clear that the early favorite is Jon Rahm. Despite Jon Rahm not really doing much except like backdooring a few things here lately. Plus 750 on DK, 8-1 on these other books. I think I'm out. I don't bet those guys. Rory, 11-1 is a good number. 12-1 on FanDuel if you want a little Rory action. Now, Rory did play this golf course for the first time a while back. And one of the things he said is he's like, I wish I would have been here. I wish I would have come here more often. He thinks the course sets up perfectly for him. Victor Hovland, 18-1. That's a number stands out to me. 18-1 on DK. But I heard somebody's already let the cat out of the bag that he opened at 20-1. And he's already 16-1. 18-1 is the best number you can get him on DraftKings right now. I love old Vic for this golf course. I think this could be a fantastic spot for Vic. I see Fusco's in the chat. Thank you, Fusco. Feel free to join in if you have any questions or you want to talk about a name. I want to see if there's any surprises up here at the top. Last week I was like, Tommy Fleetwood, what are we doing? Why is he the second shortest guy off the board? And he sucked. He missed the cut. I knew it. I called that one. Sung Jae gets bumped down from his top spot in the betting boards. Yes, Tyrrell Hatton at 28-1. I mean, I would much rather that one right there may be the first one that comes out to me. I don't think what's he done overseas so far early this year? Because when he won this event, I want to say he was top 10 in the world when he won 2 years ago. And it was also the most difficult year anybody's ever seen. I mean, he won at 4 under. The winds were howling. But he stands out to me just right off the bat as a name that I would not touch. Where is he on these other books? So Hatton's 31-1 on FanDuel and 30-1 on PointsBet. He's way different. He's like the 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. He's the 12th man down the board on PointsBet. 2, 4. I hate the way 9. Yeah, he's the 11th guy down the board on FanDuel. DraftKings, what does he have? DraftKings stock, 2, 4, 6. He's the 7th guy off the board. He's above Leishman, who's been playing better over here this year. He's shorter than Hideki. What are we doing? Or at least I guess he's the same number as Hideki and Bryson and Zalatoris. What world is DraftKings? What world are they living in? Tyrrell Hatton at the same number as Will Zalatoris and Hideki Matsuyama. I'm trying to pull up the World Golf Ranking site, and it is not responding. So that's cool. I guess they didn't know I was going live today. But their site sometimes doesn't always work the best. It's like the PGA Tour runs it or something. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, that really is shocking to me. Oh, Pat's in the chat. Hi, Pat. Hey, buddy. Hey. How happy are you that Bryson is back? The golf world needs Bryson. We'll see if he's healthy or was he kind of like, playing that whole injury up. At 28-1, it's tempting. Let's see, where's Bryson? He's 25-1 on PointsBet and 22-1 on FanDuel. So a good value for Bryson there on DK right now compared to the other guys. I mean, I don't hate that number for Bryson. Hasn't he been at home with all his high school friends, like swinging really fast and doing, grunting exercises? He's like the Steffi Graf of golf. So like it can't be bothering him that bad. I swear it was like the first week he sat out a tournament. He posted a video swinging 200 miles an hour or something, ball speed. So I don't know. I would be tempted to bet him at 28-1. Honestly, that number I would probably fire on. Especially I could see that one getting shorter. Yeah, it's full-time DB when in the morning I'm not drinking podcast juice. No free ads though. I need to take the label off of this. Because what's going to happen is as soon as his, first press release or first media interview today or tomorrow comes out, he's going to be asked about how healthy he is. He's going to say, whatever. And if he sounds confident, people are going to fire away at that. So I do think that number could definitely get shorter. Oh, Mr. Blues in the chat taking a dump. Fantastic. That's awesome. Good for you, man. Show that number. Show that turd who's boss, right? Isn't that what we say? Austin Powers. All right. So 28-1, Terrell Hatton. That's egregious. Let me think about where I would put him. Adam Scott. Nope. I'd put him longer than that at the moment. Casey. He's just not been the same player Terrell Hatton has. I'd put him in that Russell Henley home arena. Like, I'd take Keith Mitchell over him right now. As good as Keith's playing. Dang. Actually, I like that number a lot for Keith Mitchell. There's some similarities to Bay Hill and what we just saw at the Honda Classic. A lot of forced carries on the second shot. A lot of trouble into these greens, water, bunkers, firm and fast greens. The Bombers are going to have a great advantage hitting into these second shots, just like they did on the last at Honda Classic. So Keith's been playing great. I don't mind that at all. Oh, Merry Christmas. The World Golf Ranking website's decided to maybe work. Let's see how long it takes me to find Terrell Hatton. Thanks everybody watching on Instagram too, by the way, going live on IG right now. So yeah, all right. So let's see. First name that kind of gets my attention. And if you're new to this, I don't like betting short numbers in golf. So it is what it is. By the way, I can't even believe bravo to the Tour Junkies and especially Pat for hitting Sepp Straka at 140-1 yesterday, as Daniel Berger shot 4 over with a 5-shot lead and lost to another DGD, damn good dog, Sepp Straka. It's the year of the dog, people. It just is. Chinese, that they do the Chinese New Year and they do a symbol like I think this year's a tiger or something. Really, it should be a bulldog. That's what it is this year. And Sepp got it done. We talked him up on the podcast. Pat put him on the betting card. I couldn't be happier. So there you go. I think the first one Victor Hovland at 18-1 is tempting. I think I wish I would have got him at 20 or 22 earlier today, but I like that. Leishman 28-1 is probably too short for him. Hideki, Bryson, Zalatoris starts to get me a little bit at that 28. So I really start having to make some decisions in that range, which Zalatoris, the best numbers you can find on those guys. Well, Zalatoris is 31-1 on FanDuel. I love how FanDuel, they do these odd numbers. It really messes with people like Pat, who are very OCD and like even numbers. But I like that for that range. Zalatoris 31-1, Hideki and Bryson starting to catch my eye at 28-1 on DraftKings. So something to think about right there. What's up, Christopher? New guy, caught a top 5 on Sepp yesterday in the chat. Hallelujah. What's Scheffler at? I like Scheffler too. He's just too short, man. I don't know. Scheffler is 16 on DK, 18 on PointsBet, 18 on FanDuel. Maybe you're I did Hovland. Maybe you're a Scheffler guy. Pat just hit him too. So, all right, let's work it down the board because I want to make these videos quick. We want to hit this quick. I'm 8 minutes in. Shoot, I've already gone longer than I wanted to. All right, then I start to catch, a minor chub on the Keith Mitchell 45-1. Where is he? Dude, he's turned a corner, man. The consistency out of Keith Mitchell of late is very attractive. 45-1 is the best number you can get on Keith right now on DK. We'll see if that gets shorter. I could see him getting bet down. This the form he's in, the style of golf course that suits his eye right here. Seabez 50. Seabez is he's popular in DFS. I don't think he's going to win. Fleetwood. Now Fleetwood is where he belongs. Welcome Tommy Fleetwood to the chat. Right there in the Seabez Maverick McNeely territory, where you should have been last week. And if you bet him at 16-1 last week, you are a fool. You're a fool. Oh, hey, look, World Golf Ranking website finally decided to work. So Terrell Hatton, just to hit that real quick, he did finish 6th at Abu Dhabi, 4th at the Dubai Desert Classic, 28th in Saudi. So good form over there in Europe. This ain't Europe, dog. All right, let's keep looking. Mav McNeely at 50-1. I'm not going to bet him outright. Not right now. Not on the East Coast. I do like him. I probably will like him in DFS though. 50. Then the next name that catches my eye is Bermuda Burns. Sammy Burns, boy. I mean, it wasn't long ago he was up there. Now he's 50 to 1 on DK, 40 and 41 to 1 everywhere else. So 50 to 1 giving you the best number on Sam Burns. Let's take a look at I mean, I know he's not had the greatest start to where is he's not had the greatest start to 2022, but he's an elite player. We all know that. Let's see what's happened for old Sam. Yeah, 3 missed cuts in a row. That is actually not good. So maybe he's where he belongs. The form is not solid at the moment, but I think a guy like that could turn it around quickly. The ball striking is bad though. That is tough. Okay, to fire on Sam at 50 to 1 may just be one of those things where you just go, it's too good of a number, too good of a player to pass up despite the bad form. That one that stands out to me. Billy Ho, 55 to 1. No. No. Don't do it. Not interested. Let's see. They were getting into this like Justin Rose, Tringali, Gooch. Woodland played good. He surprised me. I can never get that guy right. Where is Woodland at? All right, he's 60 to 1 on PointsBet, 65 to 1 on DK, and 50 to 1 on FanDuel. So DK giving you a little value there as well. I don't hate that. The Woodland thing, I mean, yeah, I could see firing a little something on Woodland at 65. And with the other numbers being shorter, you might want to jump on that one now if you have access to DK Sportsbook. Chris Kirk played well this week. I don't think he's going to win here. I mean, we've seen a pretty cream of the crop winner at the API. I mean, Bryson, Rory, Jason Day's won here. Who else? I mean, Leishman. Leishman's the last like real long shot that's won here. He won it 100 to 1. Francesco Molinari won it that year. He was pretty hot. So that's a possibility. But I mean, this is shaping up to be. It's like last week at the Honda. Even though Honda I think plays similar and it's a difficult course and there's a lot of variance. When you look at the past champs at Honda, there's been plenty of triple digits. In fact, we've hit 3 of them. Okay, Sepp Straka 140 to 1, Matt Jones last year at 150 to 1, Keith Mitchell in 2019 at 150 to 1. So there's been a history of big bombs that have won that tournament. Not here, other than Mark Leishman. And it may be strength of field that shows up here. Obviously, this field is way stronger than the Honda was last week, but that could be what it is. So like, I don't know if a lot of these names as we work further down the board are even going to be in play, honestly, for an outright win. Woodland is interesting. I will not say Luke List. Long iron play is going to be really key here. The shots over 200 yards, the percentage of shots that approach the green from over 200 yards doubles here on average from a regular PGA Tour event. That's going to be key. Lonto Griffin, 75 to 1, and Cameron Young, 80 to 1. Now, those are some numbers I want to look at. Let's see. There's not been a lot of first-time winners here, like first-time at API winning here. It tends to be a course where history or experience matters. Young's 80 to 1 on PointsBet, 70 to 1 on FanDuel. I like that. Cameron Young is playing really well right now. He had a good round yesterday on Sunday. Lonto's 75. I want to look at that number. Lonto's a good long iron player. Where is he? Jeez. 75 to 1 on, 70 on PointsBet. He's 75 to 1 on DraftKings. DraftKings giving you the better number there. So for the most part, DK's got the better numbers in the early goings. Why do they say goings? So far. Hoagie, 100 to 1. That's interesting, maybe. Sepp Straka down to 100 to 1. He's not going to win back-to-back. Matt Wolff. Oh, come on, Matt. I drafted Matt in the season-long Pat Mayo deal, and he looked like he was swinging a football bat out there last week when he missed the cut. Good God almighty. He was so freaking bad. Keegan Bradley, 130 to 1. I'm sure I'll waste a quarter of a unit on him as I've done my entire betting life. Peters, all right, no. Westwood, who almost won here last year, if everybody remembers. He was dueling it out with Bryson. 130 to 1. Nope. Siwoo Kim, 130 to 1. Yes, please. Yes, let's see where he is. Siwoo Kim, he's 90 to 1 on PointsBet. Uh-oh. Do we have some value on the Korean Prince? Where is he? Where's Siwoo on FanDuel with this weird layout? Where is he? He's 80 to 1 on FanDuel. Daddy. hey, if you're watching, Siwoo at 130 to 1 on DraftKings is a steal. It really is. Like, I mean, TPC Sawgrass winner, loves him some Tiff Eagle Bermuda. Aggressive, plenty of, which I don't know if that's a great thing here. Plenty of distance popping the bat for his iron play, all that kind of stuff. Let's see. His ball striking's been good so far in 2022. Let's see what his history looks like here. Oh, it looks terrible. Good God, he can't putt these greens. Holy crap. In 5 starts here, he's missed 3 cuts, finished 49th and 63rd. Here are his strokes gained putting numbers in those years. His first year, lost 7.6 strokes putting. The next 2 years, he lost 4.4 both years. The 4th year, he lost 6.1. And last year, he actually gained 0.4 strokes. Hallelujah. So maybe he's improving. That is really bad. Good God, that's bad. All right. Other than that, let me see. All right, let me give a couple more that kind of stand out to me, but that's a value there. Carlos Ortiz, 150 to 1 on DraftKings. That's not bad. Lucas Glover, 150 to 1. Probably just make the cut. Yeah. Kanaya's in the field. Garrick Higo is in the field. Nope, not happening. Matt Wallace has a good record here, but form is terrible, 200 to 1. Cam Davis, I love me some Aussie Cam. These guys, when we get down to this range, these are probably some top 20 numbers to fire on, but we're going to cover that on the show tonight. So first reaction, first look, just a few names that pop out to me. I'll get better at this. We'll get a little more crisp at this. May try to do this every week. Check out the podcast tonight, me and Pat, breaking it down from the betting odds standpoint for that show, and then we're going to hit the DFS and DraftKings show there. It'll be a good time. We're going to start the betting show live on YouTube, and that'll be at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Monday night, and then the DraftKings show to follow at 9:45 p.m. Eastern. We got some new stuff going on, new stuff cooking. Full-time DB, here I am. I need all the support I can get. Give me a like. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe. Comment on the video. You guys are helping feed my family at this point, okay? You're feeding my family. Also, I forgot to mention, I played Bay Hill twice in November. God-awful golf course. Like, literally one of the worst. I'm going to go off on it again tonight on the show. All right, thanks. That's all I got. Let's have a great week. If you didn't go check out the course breakdown video, go check that out. Should be a good time. We'll see you tonight on the live show.